Excuse me. Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube commentators, imposters, trolls, or convicted, creepy, double convicted, triple convicted actually, because he molested a girl, he molested a boy, and then he got sent to prison for child pornography. Convicted pedophile Robert Robertson III, who just commented on my channel. And you know, when you watch a video, this is not the psychological autopsy from NCIS. You cannot tell someone's emotional state by looking at them when they're not saying a word. And this creep came onto my channel and left a comment that Kathy was depressed, and other people said that too. Well, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Yesterday, Kathy ate some cheese, and she didn't know it was bad until she got back home, and she got very sick from it. She was very tired on the bed, and she told me it had expired. It was in her freezer, but it expired months ago. And she made 2 grilled cheese sandwich, came over here, went to the bathroom, and then on the way home she went to the bathroom again. She was very sick from it. She was tired and sick. So don't make your stupid assumptions that you know what Kathy and I are doing. And don't make your assumptions that you have the right, because you watch a video, to tell me what to do and tell her what to do. I asked her yesterday, am I doing anything personally wrong in my life right now? And she said no. And yet people constantly, yesterday I got hounded. One subscriber, he asked me a couple of days ago if I needed cat food. I said, I'm not sure, I'll let you know. He sent me cat food in the past. Not much like Top Cat. Hello, Top Cat. I hope you break the casino and own the indie casino. And Top Cat has sent me a lot of Shiba. Major supporter. As is somebody else who has a wonderful cat. So I had bought a kitty bed. And he has, this particular person has a wonderful cat named Bean. A little black cat. We love black kitties. He's a male, but he looks like Boop. Our beloved Boop, Betty Boop, that died. And he got infuriated that I would send him that. And then I had asked him, if you can, I didn't demand it, can you make a super chat of $32 so I can get a super chat this month so I can feed my kitties? Well, he went on in emails and then did a video, the real truth about George Senda. Guy's never met me, talked to me on the phone once. He claims he watched the video for 2 years. Watched my videos for 2 years. Didn't know anything about me. When I turn off this computer, you don't know what I'm doing in here. Nobody does, unless I say something about it. And I've said too much over 11 years. So I kept telling him, please stop attacking me, please stop harassing me, please stop. He called me a liar, said I bought the item on my credit card, which I didn't. I paid cash for it at Ross. I even sent him a picture of the tag still on it. He said, you should send it back. I said, no, I can give it to someone else that has helped me before, which I'm going to do, that has sent cat food or mask or other things for the cats. And I do that with at least 4 people that I know online that are dear friends. I send them kitty gifts because I love kitties. And Kathy loves kitties. She has 2 little black cats, Caesar and Cleo. I have 3. And I feed 6 kitties. So the reason I donated to myself to Super Chat to make sure I get a check. All my bills except the internet bill are paid. The Valero card is paid. I'm not charging anything on that card. The coin loan interest was paid. And all my credit cards were paid down. The only thing I have charged on credit cards is cat food, cat litter, and toilet paper. And once I think I bought food. First of the month I got money in the bank, but I spend too much money on food, and I can't wait for my food stamps to the 3rd if it's on a Friday or a weekend. I have no way to get easily to the store. And Patty told me the reason she drives me around, she has no issues with me, and she knows I can't get around, particularly when I have to go get cat litter. And we served the summons. I have to go get the paperwork tomorrow. She has to fill it out. I turned it in the court Monday. I turned in the subpoena Monday. And then another person started criticizing me for buying stuff, buying stuff from Country Door. I'm trying to get my apartment cleaned up and make it neater in here. And the box on the bed, I went absolutely crazy the last 2 days. I could not move yesterday at all because when we moved the bed, it did something to my knee. My knee was swollen. We got to the grocery outlet. I was screaming in agony. Patty could tell you I couldn't get out of the van. That's how swollen my bad knee was. And it still hurts. Bed the cats last night, but I didn't leave the bed until, I don't even remember if I took a shower last night. I ate some food, and I get trolls saying I'm eating 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000 of calories a day. Repeated emails on that garbage. That's why I maintain my weight, not losing it. Well, I've lost 41 pounds. I don't know what I've lost lately because I have to go to San Francisco to get a weighted scale at UCSF. So there's the AT&T router, which I couldn't find, and I go in the bedroom every day. I turn on the fan, or the fans are on. I go raise the setting on the fans. I see a Fluffy or a little girl in the window or Fuzzy, and there was the Wi-Fi extender sitting on the table with the power, and I walked by that 20 minutes before to move the curtain and pet Fluffy. Didn't see it. It's white. I don't know how I missed it. So the second guy, from early morning till 8 o'clock, I was lying there. Every time I moved my leg, I screamed because my knee was swollen up a lot bigger than the other one. Couldn't get out of bed, couldn't move, pain, trying to think, and every 5 minutes there's an email. And I said, stop. I said, both these guys, stop harassing me. And they wouldn't stop. They wouldn't stop criticizing me. You don't have any right to criticize me. You're not paying for my items. I am. Everything in this house has either been found on the street, paid for by me, paid for with help by Kathy, paid for. My family members have sent me money, inheritance money from my mother, small investments I've made, and checks I've gotten. So, with a few exceptions, of course, the Silicon Mac Mini, this camera I'm using, that was sent to me. The 2 iPads were sent to me, and my iPhone. But everything else in here, I bought. Not with your money, not with anybody's money on mine, my money. You need to stop. You don't have any right to criticize me just because you watch a video. You don't have a right to say that Kathy's depressed when she's not. She was sick and tired. Okay, I'm done with that now. And succeeding months, things will get better. I cleaned up all the canned goods off the floor, and that's going to go off tomorrow when I go out with Patty. I'm going to Patty, and I'm going to take this proof of service paperwork and the subpoena into court on Monday, and then go on from there. Okay, now this is something I already showed, but I ordered this, and by the way, I already sent a payment to Country Door and Montgomery Wards when I sent my payments on the 1st, even though I haven't gotten a bill yet. And I got the bill for these horrible steak burgers. I'm going to call them up and say, can you adjust the bill because this was the worst meat purchase I ever made. It was horrible. And I didn't realize I paid that much. I thought I was only paying $34. Apparently they charged me for 2 orders when I only ordered 1. So, all right. This is the, I was not going to open this, but I guess I can. It's very big. And I don't remember if I did this publicly or privately. My channel members, and thank you, channel members. So, and the particular guy I asked for donations, he got furious at me, so he wouldn't stop. I love kitties, and the number one reason I do videos now is so I get money to feed the cats. And I'm trying to pay off my credit. Okay, this is a second tapestry, so I will find a place to hang this. And I like this thing. Kathy didn't like it, which surprised me. It had black kitties on it, it has tombstones, it had bats. It's very big and very heavy. So this is that. And then I did a private video. That's been about a week. And they sent me a second one of these. I could not cancel it. And this thing is kind of odd because you have to open it up. And I changed the battery, and the whole electronic mechanism is very chintzy. And so when I took the battery they gave out and put rechargeable batteries in, it all fell apart, and I had to tape it up. I had to tape the holder. Now, I'm not going to open this because I don't have a screwdriver. The screwdriver's in the kitchen. Oh, and the other thing I criticized for, you are so obsessed with doing unboxings, you wouldn't let Patty see her own teacups. Well, yesterday, the teacups came early in the morning in a big, heavy box. And when I did it, Pittsburgh Unboxing Live with Kathy, she was sitting next to me. I took them out. I showed them the camera. I showed them to her. She goes, I want to see them. I said, let me put them back in. Because I knew if I took them out, and they were on my knees, and the box is very heavy. If I took them out and I broke them, I would be hearing it for the next 50 years till the day I died, and I did not want to break them. So, okay. Bullshit. Excuse me. I'm putting you a timeout. I have the emails that he sent, every one of them. So don't call me a liar, Dirk. I don't. He also called me a liar, saying I bought the item, the kitty bed, on eBay for credit when I paid for it. I had three. I just posted 2 items to my channel members. I paid for it in cash, $32 at Ross. So don't call me a liar. And the guy got furious. He was sending me emails like you wouldn't believe. They were very nasty, and they were all day, non-stop emails. I don't lie about what I do, but I'm not a liar. I have my fault, and I'm not ungrateful to everybody who's ever given me cat food, money, gifts. I'm very grateful for them. And one in particular literally kept my cats alive, and at one point me alive, by sending me food when I had no money. And my financial woes started a year ago in May, when the trolls tried to evict me from my apartment. And I had to take $2,000 out in loans to get stuff moved out of here, gasoline and everything else. So, thank you. And it ruined my credit. I had perfect credit. I had a 640 credit score. It's now about 590, and 2 credit cards were charged off because when I fell with the Intex airbed at the same time, the airbed deflated on my bad knee and the other knee, I was screaming in agony. I was in so much pain I forgot to pay my credit payments. And I'd never missed a credit payment in 3 years. So none of you people out there who think you know me don't know anything. Just because you talk to me on the phone or you watch a video, you think you know what's going on in my life, you think you have the right to criticize me, and you don't. Thank you. I got this, and I made a mistake with this. I washed it in warm water, and it shrank. And the store that sold it, yeah, I saw fireworks from the balcony. I was not about to walk all the way down to the marina. So, and they went off at about 10:30. Kathy did not see fireworks, and she was very disappointed because it's another reason I want to win my case. We get a car for her. All right, this thing. I even got criticized for buying the rack behind me. You don't need the rack, and Patty did laundry and it smelled musty. So I have been taking out of the bins and folding it up and putting it away. You don't need to buy a rack. You don't need to buy anything. You should take your cats to it. All these people tell me what to do, and yet they're not going to give me any money for me to take my cats to the vet, or to get flea drops for them, or whatever, because they just want to make demands on me or criticize me. And this is screwy now. Hold on. What the hell? This has a, hold on a minute. The other one was fine. This is nuts. This has a screw. I'm getting double screwed here. This has a screw on this end. And this is supposed to go where you put it in your dirt or pot, and it's got a screw. And there's no way to, wait a minute, did it move? No. There's no way to screw this in. The other one had a hole. I can't move my fingers, and it will not move. Now they've screwed this up literally. There are two connectors for this, and neither they won't screw into each other because there's two screws. There's not one hole, so I got double screwed. This is supposed to fit in this hole, but somebody sent the thing with two screws. I can put this in like this, but it won't reach the bottom of my other pot, which is now what this is supposed to do. You take off the solar thing, and I'll have to send it back. And it lights up. It has stars, and then stars are supposed to come out of the bottom and the sides, and it's for 4th of July. But there's no way I can use this. So I'm going to call them up and say, look, I got to return this. Would you send me a email label so I can return this because it is defective or made wrong or something? And there's where the battery goes, that when I opened it up to change the battery, that whole battery section and the little thing for the switch, it's got a rubber switch. You push on the switch, it turns on. The other one works, and I haven't done a video because I'm waiting for it to get dark enough for people to see this. This is most distressing. I'm happy to get two. I didn't want to, but I got two, but this is useless. And I have things in here. I have bought computers, camera lights, cameras, GoPros, you name it. Have all come out of my pocket. Battery chargers, USB chargers so the iPad can have power so when I go out and do a video, rechargeable batteries, all came out of my pocket. Nobody else's money. Okay. Goodbye. So you don't come in and criticize me. Daniel's Hot Topics. I think I removed you already. I don't remember. But you don't come in and make a rude comment about me. Goodbye. You're a troll. Oh, well, the iPads light up when I get an email notification. I'm not going to look at the email, so I just turn them over. Yeah, well, Kathy doesn't like doing videos. The only reason I'm doing is you asked me. No, I have not. I have gotten no emails from you. Not a single email. So if you're, I want there it is. No, that's the sunlight. Hold on. And this thing it keeps shutting off the Wi-Fi. It's driving me crazy. That's why I got this is the Wi-Fi extender. This would cost me $70 to replace, or I'd have to pay them extra money. That's why I want to send it back. I had this in the hallway. It would not pair with the router. Oh God! Now they got. Oh, and then somebody came in yesterday saying I would hire call girls. We have the recordings of you would hire call girls if I won my lawsuit, which is ridiculous. I made a joke once that I would hire, and here's prank messages. I would hire bikini-clad models to be my chauffeur if I won the lottery. My personal trainer, my nutritionist, and all that, just to prank the trolls. So, yeah, if that's the real Gurk, he needs to apologize. So this is the AT&T wireless router. It's like an Eero, and I had that. Even when it was connected to the router in the bedroom by Ethernet cable, it would not pair. It paired once, and the minute I moved out of the bedroom, it wouldn't work. And this is the power cord. I'm sending it back. I have a label. I'm sending it back tomorrow. This is useless. Now, when I had Sonic Internet, I had the Eero. It worked fine, but they wanted 2 months in a row payments, and I couldn't afford it at the time. That was about 2 years ago. They say horrible. I kicked a woman out because she said I was going to hire hookers. It's ridiculous. What would I do with a hooker? Here, I'm going to hire hookers to come in here, and you go in the kitchen, start mopping the floor and doing the dishes. You go scrub the walls. You go back in the floor, and you go down and do my laundry. There's my hiring hookers. So stupid. Yeah, paid them $400 an hour to clean my apartment. If I won the lotto, I might consider it. Might be fun to do that. I paid high class call girls $400 an hour to clean my apartment. I don't know. They might do it for a laugh. Who knows? But it's so stupid to say we have the recording and saying you're going to hire a call girl. 70 years old. I'm going to hire a call girl. That's stupid. Well, I don't know if this is really Geark or not. Since he's not apologizing, I'm going to put him in another timeout. And there was no email from him. So I'm not doing anything to anybody. I have 2 injured knees, a bad back, 2 injured shoulders. The Pfizer, yesterday and today, my feet go numb and horrible pain because of the side effects of the Pfizer vaccine. All I'm trying to do is straighten my life out, get my apartment cleaned up, hopefully win my case, and move out of here. And I buy stuff with catalogs because I don't have the money to buy it. If you go out and buy it, yes, and I get told, oh, you're paying usury amounts if you buy this stuff. Well, what business of yours are you paying for? And the blender I bought Kathy, the Black and Decker blender for $69.99. Her blender died. Oh, the total price of that was $99.40. And she bought me a coffee maker when my coffee died, and she is my girlfriend. I don't know what this spelling. Something is spelling for my foot. Oh, my dealer. She bought me a blender, a coffee maker when her blender died. She needs a blender. She likes to have smoothies. So I bought her a blender. I pay him $20 a month. It's not going to break me. But these people always have to complain about everything I do. I'm surprised they don't tell me I'm going to the bathroom wrong. I had trouble last night. My knee was so swollen, I was staggering down the hall, and I almost fell because I couldn't put any weight on my leg. And I've had this garbage for years. There's nothing wrong with you. People heard me when I went to UFOCon in Sacramento, screaming in agony. I didn't know my back was out. I didn't know at the time I had 3 crushed discs in my spine. Oh, you're faking it. There's nothing wrong with you. You're faking your injuries. You're lying. You're lying about your history. You're lying about your weight. You're lying about everything else. My nose should be bigger than Pinocchio, but I don't lie about what I do. I'm going to let that go on. I agree with you. In a perfect world, trolls and certain criminals would be taken out, flogged, tarred and feathered, dunked, and then disposed of as people who should not be in proper society. And I'm not talking about the cotillion society. I'm talking about people. Excuse me. Well, I could, but if somebody is saying crap about me in Discord, he is a member. I will just. I could always take Discord down. I only have 2 members. Hold on. There's nothing there. I posted a couple of days ago a Greg Gadget's video from YouTube. There's nothing in chat, so I don't know what you're going. Nobody's there. There's nobody in chat. There's my Discord page. There's nobody in chat. You have to be in. I only have 2 members, and they have to be invited. And one guy, he quit. I blocked him, and that's the guy who was criticizing me yesterday. The guy who gave me this computer and the guy who gave me this camera. Non-stop criticism. Well, I wanted to do a live video because what am I going to do? You know, I can do alt videos on my iPad, but after this unboxing, I don't have anything to talk about for the next 2 weeks, and I don't want to get... There's one thing that I will not discuss, the court case, until it happens. And I got told that today in an email that the trolls are trying to actively get me to lose my case. That's evil. And I will take steps to make sure they don't do anything when I show up. So these people, they don't want me to make money. They don't want me to get out of this apartment and get Kathy a car. They're evil people. This thing does not. Here's the instruction set for it. And it says, it doesn't say anything about the stand, which doesn't work. So there's the instruction set. Induction page. Nothing about the stand with the 2 screws. Yeah, he turned on me. I shouldn't have spent the money on that. The cart was $100. The other one I couldn't assemble. Patty got the one that the troll sent me from Amazon, and UFO mini poster. Which UFO? I'm not sure which UFO mini poster. There's a whole bunch behind me. Okay, that's it. You're done. Goodbye. Goodbye. If that's not the real Geark Nation, it doesn't matter. He is gone. I'm done with him. I'm not gonna. If it's a troll, well, there's nothing I can do about that. I woke up at 8 o'clock, and both these guys. Okay, stop. I'm putting you in a timeout. No criticism of me. Well, that Carl was the guy who sent me my computer. And he turned on me. He chewed me out for buying the thing. He said I should do my own laundry. And I said, well, when I do laundry, I am in so much pain when I get done, I can't move for a whole day because my knee swells up. Because I have to go up and down the balcony with a shopping cart. I can't carry the laundry because I've injured my arms. And I told him this morning in an email when I got up, yes, I take donations. Super chat, right? You click on the $sign or PayPal. And the other thing I figured out the other day, if one person, every time I do a live video, would give me $6.50, I would have a super chat for the kiddies every month. That's the main reason I'm doing live videos. It doesn't go to me, it goes to feed kitties. 6 kitties that have no homes. Well, he went ballistic on me. You spent money, you're charging money in your credit cards when I'm not. And I was lying there all day, couldn't move. I couldn't move because every time I moved my leg, I screamed. My knee was so swollen. When I went out with Patty to Grocery Outlet and to serve the paperwork, it still hurts. We got to Grocery Outlet. I couldn't move my knee out of the van. I was screaming, and she could tell you if she were able to talk, but she didn't want to be live on YouTube because she didn't want to be attacked. I couldn't get out of the van. My knee was like, And I paid this month $430 on credit accounts, $20 to PG&E, $20 to Buckeye Rewards, $20 to, Country Door. And all my credit cards got paid something, but a year ago I was making regularly $40, $50 a month payments and not charging anything because I had money until the trolls tried to get me thrown out of here. My doctor's letter stopped that. They won't leave me alone. Patty says, okay, stop. I'm not going to allow that comment. You're going to time out. And I don't have any grandchildren. My sister does. I have no children. I have cats. I will get my scooter if I get more than the minimum. But to do what I want to do, I need about 30 grand. I'm going to ask for punitive damages because they didn't pay me. When I asked for $25,000, they denied it without comment. And the assistant manager who saw me said that he watched the video. Yes, they did. They told me they saw me lying face down on the toilet. I was lying face down like this, on my knees. Oops. And I'm getting all kinds of troll email. Oh, this is the other iPad. Hold on. I was face down like this, both knees on the folded-up handicap seat, screaming in agony for 8 blocks. The driver didn't stop. He's supposed to stop, ask if I'm hurt, ask if I need an ambulance, ask the witnesses, take their names, take my name and address. He didn't do anything. He didn't stop, kept driving. No, I wanted the child to carry on my side of the family, but that's it. And I get nervous around children. They yell and scream and they won't be quiet. Nothing against children. My sister had 4 and I'm a great uncle. So I love my nieces and nephew and I love everybody, and I've talked to them. And tried to call my niece the other day and she's mad at the rest of the family. So she didn't want to talk. What do you want? What do I do? Click. You must have the wrong number. And I called my sister. What's going on with her? Oh, she's mad at everybody. And if she's mad, somebody else is mad. Now my nephew, he gets along with everybody. He's like me. Hi, how you doing? What's going on? But that's why in a way I'm glad I was an only child. Even though my mother had 13 children, except for 2 of us, they all died. They were all preemies or died in childbirth. Yeah, and they're protesting in Poland. They're protesting in the Netherlands. The leftist governments they're stopping them from farming so they can eat. They're going nuts over in Europe. So I buy stuff to make it easier on me. I got 9 fans that are come roasting, and Fran Filter said she's going to come up with somebody with an air conditioner and replace that one. But I have to get someone to take it out of the window and put a thing so they don't break into my house. And I got to get insurance on my stuff. But you don't have any right, because you watch a video, to attack me. I don't care who you are. And if I'd had a child, and Kathy is not child friendly, so that wasn't going to happen. If I'd had a child with somebody else, my first girlfriend who died, now I didn't do anything to her. She was murdered by her semi-estranged husband. He killed her. He gave her a miscarriage of the first baby, and she had the courage to leave, and he tracked her down and killed her. And I miss her very much. I've always missed her. She was a sweet girl. Died at 25, which sucks. No, she's not on any social media. She doesn't even have an email set up because her computer died. So you won't find Kathy on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Bing Bong, Ching Chong, whatever the hell. She has no presence. And I don't know. The name is familiar. I don't know who Ron McDonald is. So. Oh, and I want to say I'm very sad. I saw him in The Godfather. I saw him in Rio Lobo, Rio Bravo. I can never remember the title. He was in a John Wayne movie. He was in A Bridge Too Far. James Caan died. So I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know. Someone can be famous, and they aren't on my radar, so I apologize. I don't like the bald guy who said anti-Trump things, and Joe Rogan. I can't stand Joe Rogan, so I don't care for him. So you can be famous. I did watch Jeff Dunham and his Christmas pandemic video on Paramount Plus, where he had 100 people in the height of the pandemic and does a show in 8 months. I think he was going. His wife's very pretty. So, but I have had people pretend to be Joey Heatherton and Asia Bell, the daughter of Art Bell, and they weren't the real people. So I never know if anybody's real in here or not. I don't know who's telling the truth and who's real and who's a fake. I apologize to you if you're the real guy, but I don't know who you are. And if you're watching Uh, Colored Kitty, I'll call you that. You know your name. I can't call you. I want 60,000 to be honest with you. The limit on courts for punitive damage is usually 4 times. That's 40 grand. I can buy the place, get the hell out of here, get Kathy a car, get my scooter, pay off the coin loans, pay off all my debt. That will free up $400 a month. And by the way, I watched a story, or I looked at a story today that houses on Clement Street in San Francisco, which traditionally had all the Asian restaurants and small shops, $1.3 million a house. The Asian restaurants are being forced out of business, and the average rent in San Francisco is now $3,000 a month. People can't afford to live there anymore, and people are leaving California in droves. And if I win, I'm leaving California in a drove. I'll find a cart named Drove, or a car named Drove, and I will, or get a driven car, and truck. I'll be leaving. You will not see this. I will keep the rent on this place for 6 months in case I have to go back to the Bay Area for something, and put a small bed in here. But my stuff will be in here, and if I have big enough land, whatever I buy, I'll get 3 storage containers, put the pads down, put electricity in there, put an air conditioning, put a skylight, put lights, shelving for Kathy's stuff, shelving for my stuff. It all goes in storage. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That will turn them against me. Do not show up to court. I don't want anybody showing up to court. Thank you for the offer. If the trolls show up to court, I'm going to talk to the people. Remember, they forget that the court has sheriff's deputies, and they're armed, and they can arrest you, and the judge can hold you in contempt and put you in jail for 6 months to a year. This is small claims court. County Connection doesn't show up, I win. So, but you're thousands of miles away in all probability. I don't want people causing a scene and then I lose my case. They'll take it out on me. Yeah, well, I don't remember his character. I watched all the God. Kathy has never seen the Godfather movies, so I have no idea. I don't. And it's so long. I watched them when they came out, but it's so long ago. I have no idea. I got no connection. See, this is why I went also to move. I'll have a friend of mine fly out here and to where I'm going and put my internet. No, but it can cause the commissioner to find against me because you're causing a ruckus. So hold on. Obviously, you're not watching my live video. I cannot call you now. I will call you when I am done. He keeps sending me messages to call him. I can't call him. I'm live. I don't want to go to Missouri. I've been to Missouri. There's St. Louis and East St. Louis for the dump. There's the Merrimack Caverns. And you go into Kansas City, you get good ribs. But that's all I know about Missouri. And Independence, where Harry Truman was. And I've never. I think the big city is Kansas City, Kansas, as opposed to Kansas City, Missouri. But I'm unclear on that. And my friend Billy lives in the other Kansas City, so one day he and I will hook up when I go to. They don't call it. They call it Kansas Fest. I go to Apple Fest for Apple II owners, Apple II forever, and so we're gonna go out for ribs. I have no upper teeth, so you have to cut the ribs up for me or something. Well, I wish I had access. I'd be going to Pittsburgh. You'd be seeing videos in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. If I got a free flight each way, but I want to stop in New York, Minneapolis. There's an email I keep getting about partial ownership of a jet. If I won the lotto, I'd buy my own jet. I don't measure. I just throw this stuff in. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not using my own sauce. I'm using Kraft or Sweet Baby. There's a bottle of Kraft on the floor. I got to pick up Sweet Baby Ray's, so it's not my sauce. Well, you can if you have enough money, you can buy Tim Allen's 2000 Cadillac for sale. Not trying to be mean, but that came up today on Google. His former Cadillac is for sale. Um, I wouldn't be in the market today. I'd be in cash and gold and silver. I sure as heck wouldn't go crypto, so I don't have made a loss to your channel. That's funny. Should I kick him for that comment? No, I'll take it. Okay, stop. You're back in here. I've kicked you. Goodbye. He said nasty comments toward me. Yeah, the Ozarks. I don't know why they call them the Ozarks. But I haven't been to Missouri since 1965. I did go to Merrimack Caverns. That's a cool place you've never been. So I sold all my crypto last year. I had a little bit of crypto. I'd made about $500 in crypto. But I used it to pay bills. So yeah, no stonks. No stonks. We don't allow stonks here. That word is forbidden. It's stupid. No stonks. Who came up with that dumbness? It's been stocks since they formed Wall Street. Somebody put an N in it. N for nut. Ugh. I have to go get ice tomorrow because the ice chest, for some reason, it melted the ice real fast this time. Stonk is the word they put in instead of stock. Stocks, bonds, crypto. I have lots of financial books. What is that thing? I can't think of it now. Warrants, puts, calls, Forex, all that stuff. So, I cannot think. I got one book over there where the guy made millions buying and selling something, but I read the book years ago, but never had any money to invest. So, I had small amounts of money in Merrill Lynch years ago. Evil clowns. Could be. Put the evil clowns and the trolls in stocks. Not stocks you buy and sell, but stocks with a wooden, put their head and their arms in there and lock and throw away the padlock. Throw away the key, not the padlock, and then throw rotten fruit at them. Oh, it's warm in here. By the way, I picked up all the cans. This is very heavy. Oh, I can't even lift it. There must be 40 cans in there, 3 cans. So. Yeah, it wasn't really successful. I've never made, the estimated earnings for this channel is $2,000. I wish. But they have sabotaged me. The pervert Robinson, don't donate to George Senda. The trolls, including the evil Holly Cat, Roadkill, I used to call him Rotten Roadkill, and the evil Teeny Weeny with his so-called George Senda fan page, and Chefist, and all these people. Don't donate. George Senda is a con man. Don't donate to George Senda. And Robinson called me a human piece of crap. He should be banned. But YouTube said, we see nothing wrong with that title. They don't enforce their own harassment rules. And I'm a con man. I beat my girlfriend. I'm the Zodiac killer. That was my favorite. I was the Zodiac killer. When I was 16, I didn't have a car. How did I get to kill somebody? I was in Las Vegas going to high school. So that's not nice. I'm going to allow that. We don't allow meanness to animals. Here's the pro-animal channel. We don't allow meanness to animals. So time out for you. Hi, soul sister. Hi. Hello. I got criticized for saying bye in an email yesterday. Couldn't believe it. I do not lie. I do not make things up. I forget stuff. I'm 70 years old. I couldn't remember stuff when I was out in the patio and went desperately trying to think of something. Yeah, Corn Dude was evil. I thought he was Howie Cat, but he showed up. Somebody showed up here, going to buy the truck, and he sat around the corner in a green Chevy. I couldn't get the license number. He went by to, and he sent me 5 texts. Why do you still beat Kathy? They're obsessed with that. No, but I would like to see Biden in there, Hunter, and Hillary Clinton all in the same cell. Trump has done nothing wrong to go to jail. And they made stuff up again about him. And there's a very funny video out there on TikTok where somebody photoshopped Trump's head. He's beating out the Secret Service and grabbing the steering wheel, but it never happened. What? Okay, this is not the real. This is not the real soul sister. She just said you asked me for nude pictures. So, time out. Howie Cat was this troll that sent me human excrement, pornography, gay postcards, ordered magazines in my name. He's dead. And harassed me for years. And did videos on me that told people don't to donate and George Senda's a liar. They always do this. So, well then, how did you get 2 different soul sisters here? And he also sent me $100 already used Target card at a time where we were both broke. We had no food for the outdoor kitties. We had no food. Well, I'm going to block that one, but I don't know if it'll block the other one. So, we had no food for us. And Kathy drove me to Target in pouring rain. They had repairs on the road going back. We got there. We tried to use the card. Already used in conjunction of a Target credit card offer. They said it was empty. We were crying in the cat. The one that's real one said she's a good girl. And a woman there, she had her cart loaded up with cat food. How many kitties do you feed? She said 12. So she gave us $20. And then on the way home, Kathy, because of the detour and the pouring, it took her 4 hours to get home. And she was crying, and so was I. Dropped me off and went home. So, I don't lie about what I do. I may forget stuff. I can't remember when I'm thinking of an actor or a place or something, but I remember things that happened to me. So do I. I love Soul Sister. I don't think I deleted the real one. I not do I good girl. That may be the real. The other one said I asked her to send me nude pictures of her. Ridiculous. That was a comment they made. So I blocked that person. Which means that the other one has to be the real one. Soul Sister wouldn't say something like that. If I ever win the lotto, I fly Soul Sister to America and we hook up. Not for anything sordid, just so I could take her on a guided tour of San Francisco or Los Angeles or Las Vegas and show her America. Well, Ron, I'm sorry, but if you like 9% inflation, a president that has stopped pipelines, a president that has stopped drilling, a president that is buying oil from Venezuela and Iran, a president that can't even put a medal on a man in the White House right, a president that falls off of bicycles, that garbles his speech, that was stupid before he got into the presidency, then you're all willing to have him. But I want Trump back. I want cheap gas. I don't care if he makes mean tweets. And we didn't have a war where Biden has said we're at war. We're not at war, but Biden thinks we're at war because of Ukraine. He's blamed Putin on that. Everything's blamed on Putin. And if you don't vote, then you shouldn't be commenting on anything publicly. I think everybody should vote. But the latest election, only 32% of the state voted. Yeah, I want Emperor Trump myself, but that's me. Get rid of that amendment stopping the president from running more than 2 terms and have Trump the first. And then we get DeSantis in as his regent or something. Then DeSantis can run when Trump dies. My God, they accused him of having sex with hookers, colluding with Putin, all lies. Being a racist, lie. He made a comment on neo-Nazis in Carolina, and they ran over people. Oh, Trump's a racist. He supports neo-Nazism. So we'll have another president. Whoever runs in 2024 will wind up being president. You're being silly. It's a ridiculous comment to make. Anything run by leftist Democrats fails, including Gavin Newsom in California, the governor of Nevada, the mayor of New York. The mayor of New York is now quitting because he's too frightened to go out in the streets. It's too dangerous. Years of liberal rule in New York has made the place a hellhole. And Chicago. Every time I look at my email, 12 shot in Chicago, 5 dead. It's like nonstop murder capital. Oh, in San Francisco with looting, smash grab, looting entire stores to where Target shut down. I can't pay my Target bill anymore. So, no, I'm not going to leave a comment. I'll leave it there to show how dumb he is. They said that under George Bush. I'll never vote if Bush becomes president. Bush 1, Bush 2, Ronald Reagan. They didn't say it about Gerald Ford. Yeah, you better change that word to odd smokers. Because if they think Newsom becomes president, they're foolish. We have our education is 40th in the nation. We have a drought. We have homeless. We have drug use. They just passed a law where they will be having shooting galleries for the addicts. They can go in and shoot up. This is how screwed up our state is. I'm not sure what he's doing with the cross here in the heart. So, Gavin Newsom and liberal mayors in San Francisco, Los Angeles, Fresno, have even Sacramento so screwed up this state. The homeless, a lot of them are mentally ill, a lot of them are drug addicts. They need help. Can't for the white life? I don't know what that is. Well, if we had governors in this state and we didn't have leftists blocking every effort to build reservoirs and storage areas, we wouldn't have a drought. There'd be water in them when we had rainy seasons. So I'm not sure. I can't for the white light. Okay, I'm going to put Mr. McDonald in a timeout because he's making comments. I can't figure out what they are, and they're very, very bizarre. So every time they try to build a reservoir in California, the left protests, the left sues them. The left says there's a snail darter, a bird, a worm, a butterfly, and that's why we don't have more storage. Lake Mead right now is almost empty because the water control area, I can't remember the name, but I read the stories. They're not allowing any water to go to Lake Mead or the farmers in California. They're holding it back in the Colorado River. There's not enough reservoir space in this state and western states to feed the cattle and the thing. How is he getting back in there? I put him in a timeout. Okay, you're gone. Goodbye. I never heard of you. I don't know who you are, but you're out of this channel. George the First just removed you. Oh, goodbye. I don't care. I don't care if he's fake. I don't care if he's made out of rubber. I don't care if he's made out of plastic. I don't care if he's real. He's gone. I'm not going to put up nonsense in here. I got enough aggravation this week. Oh, Ron McDonald. Only Ron McDonald I know works at McDonald's. Clown. And I've had enough with clowns on this channel too. Hold on a minute, people. Okay, I'm going to go, people. Have a great day. And I will not allow Poon as a name. That is a thing about poop. Goodbye. You're gone. Not allow that. I don't allow that kind of handle anything sexual, anything bodily fluids. All right, I got to leave. I got things to do. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great night. I'm typing something. Bye bye for now.